Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. So guys, in today's video, I have latest updates concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players, which includes Thomas-Partey. He is back, he is fit, and what does this mean for us now? Also for the Ghana Black Stars and the AFCON. We are going to talk about that live here on Sports Corner GH. We are also going to talk about what Kurt Zouma said about Mohammed Kudus. We are going to talk about that live here on Sports Corner GH. We are also going to talk about other Ghana Black Star players, which includes Abdul Fattah Ishahaku, also the Ghana Black Star new striker, Brandon Thomas-Asante, amongst many others. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to, thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. Now, winners of our December jersey giveaway have started receiving their jerseys, and you can see that on your screen. So those saying that our jersey giveaways are fake because they were not able to make the cut, please, it is not fake. Probably you just didn't make the cut. Just make sure to comment under our videos and make sure to comment under other videos to be able to win the next jersey giveaway. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and begin today's update on Ghana Black Star players. And I'm going to begin with Thomas-Partey. Now, Thomas-Partey has been sidelined from playing football for a long time now because of injuries. And at a point, Arsenal wanted to offload him in the January transfer window. Even fans were disturbed that their midfield maestro was always injured and was hardly playing games for them. Now what we get is that the good news, Thomas-Partey has completed rehab and he has trained with the full team ahead of their next game in the English Premier League against West Ham. Now the possibility of Thomas-Partey playing or not lies in the hands of the coach, but he is available for selection. And as to whether he plays or not, I will just be happy to see him in the matchday squad. That gives us a boost as Black Stars going into the AFCON, because we could have our captain or our assistant captain available for us for the AFCON. But I am one person, I'm very realistic, and I'm going to say this, and I know most of you will not agree with me, but the truth is, if you are not going to get a full Thomas-Partey, he shouldn't come to the AFCON. We should replace Thomas-Partey for the AFCON. A half Thomas-Partey won't give us any good performance, and this is me telling you the truth, just to be realistic. If he's now returning from injury, looking at the time we are going to play the AFCON, he should just sit back and recover properly with Arsenal. He should allow other players to play at the AFCON, because a half-fit Thomas-Partey would not be good for the Black Stars and looking at what we want to achieve at the AFCON. But looking into the game Arsenal are going to play against West Ham, on the other hand, we have Mohammed Kudus who plays for West Ham, and the possibility of him starting is very high. Under normal circumstance, would have loved to see Thomas-Partey versus Mohammed Kudus, but I hardly think Thomas-Partey is going to play that much. If he plays, fine. That means the coach trusts that he could get some few minutes under his belt. But if he doesn't play too, fine. But you see, Kurt Zouma, a player of West Ham, said these things about Mohammed Kudus and also two other players at West Ham. He says that the connection between Jarrod Bowen, Lucas Paqueta, and also Mohammed Kudus is very good, and it has been helping them in games. And he hopes that it continues for a very long time, because that partnership up front is very good. All these three players can play numerous positions, and it makes them very unpredictable. And this is coming from Kurt Zouma, showering praise on Mohammed Kudus and also two other players of West Ham. Now, we'll make sure to bring you our analysis on the game which will be played tomorrow, which is Arsenal versus West Ham. So, guys, that is the latest update on Thomas-Partey. The good news, he is fit, he is back and ready for selection. And also, Mohammed Kudus, who is likely to face Arsenal. At a point, Arsenal wanted to sign him, but that didn't happen. So, guys, that is the latest update. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about this young Ghanaian striker called Aziz Yakubu. He plays for Wuhan 3 Town. This season, he played 23 games for them, started in 17, scored 15 goals and gave 1 assist. He is on loan from Portuguese side Rio Ave. Now, his loan move has ended, and then Wuhan 3 Town wanted to extend the loan move, but Rio Ave says no. But then they are not cancelling any move for the player. He is a very good Ghanaian player, doing well in the Chinese league. I just don't know why he wasn't considered for the provisional squad list. He's a very good player. Aziz Yakubu scoring 15 goals in the Chinese Super League. And this is his transfer latest update. His loan move at Wuhan Town has come to an end, and he will be returning back to his Portuguese club, the parent club, Rayo Ave. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Daniel Amartey. You see, Daniel Amartey for Besiktas, their last game, he played as a centre-back in a formation 4-1-4-1. They played against Hatayspor. That game, Besiktas won by 2-1. And for my goodness sake, I saw Daniel Amartey play a different position, and I was quite impressed. And I decided to do my own research about it. And I found out that Daniel Amartey is able to play that number 6 role. In fact, that was his primary role before he converted to become a defender. And makes me think that it helps us as Black Stars, because you see, we have midfield issues. If we can have a defender who is good at passing and also can play numerous positions, not only as a defender, but also can play as a DM. In that game, Daniel Amartey was rated 7.0. He had a total touch of 52. Accurate passes was 33 out of 39, accumulating to 85%. One key pass. Long ball successful was 1 out of 3. Ground balls 1 was 2 out of 4. Aerial balls 1 was 5 out of 5. And also clearance was 5. Interceptions was 2. Daniel Amartey was very good playing as a DN, as a number 6 for Besiktas in their last game. And I believe that these are the few things we need to look at our players when they are playing at their club side. Daniel Amartey is not only a defender, but can play as a number 6. So guys, this is the latest updates concerning Daniel Amartey. Now let's move on and talk about the games that were played yesterday that involved the Black Star players. And I'm going to start with Abdul Fattah Ishahaku. They played against AFC Town. Now, Abdul Fattah Ishahaku plays for Leicester City. And Leicester City and AFC Town are both, going head to head to see who is going to come up on top of the championship table. That game ended in a 1-1 draw. And Abdul Fattah Ishahaku did not play bad himself. In that game, he played the full 90 minutes. Dribble attempted successful in that game was 1 out of 1. Total touch was 48. Accurate passes was 24 out of 31. Long ball successful was 2 out of 5. He was rated 6.9 in that game. And that game ended in a 1-1 draw. It was a very tight match, and Abdul Fattah Ishahaku did very well and made everyone proud in that game. And also, lastly, let's talk about Ghana Black Star new striker called Brendan Thomas-Asante. Now, he plays for West Brom in the championship. And yesterday, they played against Norwich City. That game, they won by 1-0, and the goal was scored by Ghana Black Star new striker Brendan Thomas-Asante. In that game, he was rated 7.2. He played the full 90 minutes. Shot on target was 2. Total touch was 20. Accurate passes was 6 out of 7, accumulating to 86%. And I feel like he's a goal poacher. If you look at his game, you will see he's a goal poacher. He's what we called fox in the box. Fox in the box. Those type of strikers, we call a fox in the box. Those strikers that do not miss any chance when it comes to the 18-yard box. They are always in the box, available to receive ball for their players. That is the typical striker Brendan Thomas-Asante is. And now I see the whole conversation. People are saying he should be sent to the AFCON. He should be sent to the AFCON. And I just want to give my 2 cents on it very quickly. You see, I'm going to make this very short. I believe that he shouldn't be sent to the AFCON. Brendan Thomas-Asante shouldn't be sent to the AFCON. I believe that he should now come into the team after the AFCON, play in the qualifiers, get rhythm with the rest of the players. That way, when you are going for another tournament, he will be fully prepared to play in those tournaments for the Black Stars. We all saw how long it took for Amartey Williams to adapt himself to the Black Stars and also other players in the Black Stars. It took a very long time. We are going to play in the tournament, and this tournament is not a marathon, it's a sprint. The tournament is not a marathon, it's a sprint. So we need players who understand themselves. We need players who have played among themselves for a long time to gather themselves around to the AFCON. Not players who are now coming into the squad fresh. He's doing well for his club side, yes, but I don't believe he is ready to play for the Black Stars and the AFCON at this particular moment. And this is my reason. And this is my reason, because I believe that he needs to get rhythm with the rest of the team before the AFCON. We all saw how long it took for Inaki Williams to get rhythm with the rest of the team before he could even start playing well and also scoring goals for the Black Stars. So guys, this is my 2 cents on the issue. And let me know your thoughts about the rest of the things we discussed in today's video down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Eden. I'll make sure to see you in the rest of the video. Channel, we go live.